If you felt stuck trying to lose weight, you're not alone. Enter Weight Loss by Hers. It's designed to support you in reaching your goals. And Hers now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications, including the Wegovy pill and the Wegovy pen. With Wegovy at Hers, lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise. It helps you regulate your appetite, eat less, and keep weight off. Plus, Wegovy is the first GLP-1 available in a pill, so there are no needles needed. Everything is 100% online through Hers. You'll connect with a licensed provider who will determine if treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is delivered right to your door. No insurance necessary. And it doesn't stop there. Weight Loss by Hers goes beyond medication by offering access to 24/7 messaging with your care team and tons of in-app lifestyle and nutrition tips like recipes, meal plans, fitness videos, sleep content, and more. Even better, with a range of affordable GLP-1 options, Hers makes it simple to find an approach that fits your needs and your budget if eligible. You'll get a treatment plan personalized to you and unlimited dosage changes as needed. It's weight loss designed to work with your life. Ready to reach your goals? Visit forhers.com/women to get personalized, affordable care that gets you. That's forhers.com/women. forhers.com/women. Weight Loss by Hers is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk A.S. To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit forhers.com.
When maintaining your daily wellness rituals is important to you, the change in routine during the summer can feel daunting. Kachava's new travel packs help you stick to your daily ritual, even when you're on the go. Just one packet of Kachava's all-in-one nutrition shake provides complete nutrition with 25 grams of protein, 6 grams of fiber, greens, adaptogens, and much more. So you'll be fueled and ready for wherever life or your summer adventures take you. No fillers, no nonsense. Just the good stuff your body craves. Plus, it actually tastes delicious. But you can try it for yourself because the variety pack includes all 6 delicious fan favorites: chocolate, vanilla, chai, matcha, coconut acai, and strawberry. So instead of worrying about sticking to your daily ritual, simplify it with Kachava. Go to kachava.com and use code NEWS for 15% off. That's KACHAVA.com, code NEWS.
It's in our blood, it's in our bones, orange and brown, yeah, we ride for our own like a dog pack running. We ain't alone, game day comes, get ready for the show. It's our call, it's our bark, it's our song. We stand tall, yeah, we've been here all along. Through it all, the dog pound standing strong. We all dogs, yeah, we all dogs. Welcome to the Dogs Podcast with your hosts, Blake Reniker, Justin Charles, Kenny Mack, and Josh All. We are dogs!
All right, we are back.
What's up, guys? We ditched Kenny. We sent him back to Canada. Kenny's out there trying to wrangle up some guys to bring up here for us to talk to, some former Browns players. Again, if you weren't here with us at the beginning, we are currently at Hall of Fame Lanes here in Canton, Ohio, for the Bowling with Pros.
Oh,
here we go.
got Big Dog sitting down.
Where do you want me at?
Yeah, come on over here.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, turn around. There you go.
There we go.
Hanford Dixon, how are you doing, sir?
Man, I'm good, guys. How you guys doing?
Good. It's good to
man.
see you again.
Oh, absolutely. We got to do this more often.
Yeah. So, first of all, I guess we should talk about the event. Great event going on today.
You know, it really is. I'm just happy that I can be a part of it and happy to help. So whenever I get an opportunity to do something like this, I just want to do it because also, too, it's just a good time to get a chance to see all the guys and get a chance to talk all the bullshit and laugh. And I think I spend most of the time just laughing. So,
yeah, it seems like the brotherhood with all the former players. Like, it's awesome to watch you guys just interact with each other.
Yeah, absolutely, because we've always had that closeness. And And we're not getting any younger, so that's why we all, when we get a chance to get together, we got to go ahead and do it. So
enjoy it.
It's good to see Greg Pruitt, Bernie is here, Felix Max. I'm thinking of Kevin Mack, Felix Wright, and Langhorne, just to name Bob Golick, just to name a few. So.
Hey man, one other thing about when you guys played together, you guys had that brotherhood back then too. The biggest thing is about that run that you guys did between 85 and 89 is like a lot of people said, like, say, let's say the 49ers, for example, they had great talent, but you guys were a team.
Yeah.
And you had that team, and it shows now the way you guys just. I couldn't imagine being in the locker room back with you guys back then. I think that'd be awesome.
It was a riot. I mean, it was just absolutely a riot. But what we all understood is that when it came time to play, we can depend on each other. We can count on each other. We had each other's back. And you're right. Only thing that's just devastating to us is that we lost those 3 AFC Championship games to Denver. And the thing about it, Denver, for instance, everything went right during those games. But when they got in the Super Bowl, they laid an egg.
Yeah.
So we'd have won one of those goddamn Super Bowls. So I think so anyway.
I don't think you would have let Timmy Smith go for 200 yards.
No,
so I think you would have beat the Redskins.
No, especially back then because we can put that headgear on them back then.
Yeah, no doubt.
Now you look at them, you ain't going to throw a flag.
So as we kind of look, are you excited for the Browns season this year?
You know what, I really am. I am, for the first time in a long time, I'm excited because when you look at it, Andrew finally had a good draft, and some of the players and some of the moves that he's made, I like Todd, our head coach. Obviously I have a little history with him because I know him from his days when he was at Southern Mississippi.
Right.
And obviously me and Ozzie being best friends, I know him from a little bit over in Baltimore.
Okay.
And I think he's going to be a really, really good head coach because he's the guy that I think is going to hold the players accountable. And when you look at Concepcion, for instance, some of the guys, well, first of all, look at the quarterback position. I would be shocked personally if Shador doesn't win that battle. But I like the idea that he's got it open to both guys, talking about both quarterbacks. But I'm just happy. I'm excited. I'm happy, and can't wait for the season to start.
Do you feel like Coach Monkton's a little bit Bill Parcellish?
Oh yeah. Anybody that's got a raspy voice, you need to be aware of it. Because he's not messing around.
I remember you talking about that on your show, right? About your relationship with Ozzie and everything, and getting some good feedback about Monken.
Yeah.
So that was encouraging for me to hear.
I'm telling you, and like I said, Ozzie would tell me the truth. I mean, he won't bullshit me. I mean, he feels really, really strong about this guy. And he said, Hanford, I'm telling you, he's going to be a good he's already a good coach, but I'm talking about a good head coach he's going to be. So I like Todd and what he's trying to do and what he's trying to do with this football team. Had a chance to, I think we walked a hole together out at Firestone at the Browns golf outing. And we laughed pretty much the whole time. I won't get into any of that conversation, but I can't wait to see what this team is going to do, and I'm very, very excited about it.
Coach Monkton, he's got the right attitude for the current Cleveland media, I would say. I don't know if you'd agree with that. How's the media spun since you used to have to take those pressers?
Hey man, it was tough because Tony Grossi is a little milder these days. Mary Kay was also there. Jeff Sherdale, all those guys. I mean, they didn't pull any punches with us.
No.
I mean, they went straight at our ass. Excuse the language. I mean, they went straight at us. Because I remember Frank and I, we'd be mad at them for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We'd give them that eye, but they didn't care. I mean, which we understood. They had a job to do.
Oh, absolutely.
But I think everybody, if everybody was to tell the truth right now, I think there's everybody that's got to be excited about this team because when you look at the AFC North, it's such a strong and tough division. I mean, Cincinnati, Baltimore, Pittsburgh. I'm a little bit happy Pittsburgh bought Aaron Rodgers back.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe they sit around there waiting on him. I mean, hell, Aaron Rodgers is older than I am. I mean, sure, he's a Hall of Fame quarterback. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. But I just don't see it right now. But I'm glad they have him. But that makes that I think the AFC North is going to be really, really competitive division.
It's going to be interesting with the 3 new head coaches, all the turnover that's coming in this year. Because you had, Mike Tomlin and Harbaugh were here forever, decades. It's just there was no change.
Hey, listen to me. For Mike Tomlin to be gone and Harbaugh to be gone out of the AFC North was just a total shock. And I won't get into the details of all that, but it just was a shock. I mean, you're talking about, just like you say, I was going to say 2 Hall of Fame coaches, but hell, when Belichick didn't get in on the first turn, I mean, who knows who's going to be a Hall of Fame coach? I mean, how could you keep Belichick out?
That was crazy.
See. Yeah.
If you would have told me that Zach Taylor was going to be the only coach left in the AFC North, I would have said, "There's no way." There's no way.
100%.
So we don't want to hold you up the whole day. Obviously, a great event. Just one last thing. What did you think about the Miles move and what it does for the team going into the future here?
You know what? It was, the deal was already done a while ago. They were trying to keep it secret, and obviously the Rams leaked it. But I think it was Miles had ran his course here, meaning that I think he wanted to go somewhere else. I think he wanted to be somewhere else, and where he thought possibly he can win a championship. Only thing I do is wish Miles the best.
Yeah.
Because
I do too.
Miles is just a monster, and I think he's still a monster
100%.
pass rusher. I mean, you take 2, 3, sometimes 4 guys to block him.
Yep.
I mean, you gotta rotate your line toward him wherever you are. This kid Versto, I think there's a lot of upside to him. Can't wait to see what he's going to do. I don't think he's going to be a Myles Garrett. I hope he is.
I don't know if anybody will be a Myles Garrett.
Right?
Right?
I don't think anybody's going to be. But still, when you look at our defense, I think we still have a lot of potential there. And if anyone is upset about Myles going, it's got to be those defensive backs, those corners.
Yeah.
Because one thing I'll say this before I leave. One thing you got a Myles Garrett rushing the quarterback. Quarterback can't sit back there and hold that ball. He's got to get rid of it right away. So, we wish Myles the best.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Right? Yep.
We appreciate you sitting down with us.
Okay,
again.
guys.
Good to see you again.
There it is.
Hey, I'll put one thing out for Hanford, man. He's got some kick-ass hoodies here.
Yeah.
You guys are in the area. Come down and get some from him. I got one. He signed it for me.
Yeah.
So come on down. He's raffling off some bourbon. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's Woodford Reserve that Frank and I on the cover, and we signed it. So
get my $20 out right now, guys. Get my $20 out right now.
That's right. Okay, thank
Awesome,
you guys. Thanks for having me.
Thank you
thanks
for
a lot.
sitting down.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Again, we're here at Hall of Fame Lanes in Canton, Ohio, with the Bowling with the Pros for the Southeast Toys for Tots. We appreciate Hanford sitting down with us. Again, if you're in the area, come get some autographs, win some silent auctions. They're raffling off a ton of stuff. Get to meet all these players. It's just been a great time so far. I think we're about to have another guest also.
I think Bernie's coming over here in a second, so just hang tight, guys. Stay tuned here. We're not going to break or anything, but Kenny just walked Hanford back down.
He gets. When you get former Browns players, you got to give them the first. You can't make them walk back down there by themselves.
It's funny. Rich asked me to escort 3 guys up here earlier for the autograph stuff, and I was like trying to wrangle them up, and then I would turn around, and then they're gone. I'm like, where'd they go? And the one guy's like, you can't keep all these guys together.
No, they're just like Hanford said. Guys never really grow up.
No, we don't.
We get older, we don't really grow up. And then when you get a bunch of old teammates together, I mean, we obviously didn't play in the NFL, but if you put us back in Dover's locker room with our old football team, it'd be chaos. It would, and some of us haven't even seen each other in 20 years, it'd be chaos.
Doesn't matter.
So it's one of those things where, like, these guys get to come back to these kinds of events, and so I'm sure some of them stay close, but some of them live in different parts of the country and stuff like that. So they come into these events, they haven't seen each other for a while, they start swapping old war stories and stuff like that. Like, and it's just
Dude, they have some funny stuff. I'm not going to get into it now, but there's a particular name I could say, and it would have drove him crazy. And Ben Davis said, you got to mention this dude. I'm like, well, what's it going to do? Like, if I go live with this? He goes, oh, you'll find out. I'm like, I'm not saying it. I don't want to know, man.
This is the second time we've got to sit down with Hanford.
Yeah.
He is super funny.
Oh, yeah.
And you could just sit here and just shoot the shit with him for like 3 hours. He is like, he's got his own show.
Yeah.
And there's a reason he's got his own show, because he can just talk and talk, and it's just
he's so
funny.
good at it. He's
a talker, and he's always got he knows what's going on with the Browns, and like he says, he is tight with Ozzie Newsome, and he can, Ozzie can talk what he can talk at this point. He's away from the Ravens, and he's retired, and they're enjoying their retired life. But yeah, they still have a bit of an in. They know what's going on, and there's the way they did it in the 80s. There's the way they do it now. There's some things that they could do differently, maybe to make the football game a little bit better. But fun overall talking to those guys, and
For sure it is. And I love hearing the stories about how it was different back when they were playing football, and just even the training camp stuff. Those stories.
Kenny, you're significantly older than us. Back when these Sorry. Back when
poor Kenny.
I'm still beautiful.
Yes.
He's still in better shape than we are, though.
Way more energy. Back when these guys played, free agency wasn't what it is today. Correct?
No, free agency didn't start until, I believe, 93. And that's when Reggie White was the prize player. But before that, there was none. You either got cut or you didn't. Then there was Plan B free agency, I believe, in the late 80s up to 93. But still, it was kind of like you were done your contract and you could sign at a specific time. And June 1st cuts were like a bigger thing, not necessarily moving bonuses around and that kind of thing. But even if you guys take a look away from free agency, sometimes you get the old NFL clips. It's just a forum you can be part of on Facebook. They used to post the top player salaries. And I remember like 84, like it was like Tom Cousineau for the Browns was the top salary at $5 million a year. Wow. You're not suiting up now if you don't get if you don't get $5 million
Patrick
a year.
Mahomes just got what, $500 million?
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, you can see the tight knitness with some of these guys. And I feel like some of it is you joined a team and then you were on that team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There was no, like, so, like, these guys, they went to, they played together for lengths of contracts. Like, so, like, when he said we had each other's back, it was just a different team atmosphere. There wasn't the roster turnover that there is. I mean, look at the Browns roster this year.
Yeah.
There's almost, especially on the offensive side of the ball, there's almost nobody back. It's like almost like 75% roster turnover from one year to the next.
Nobody replaces their entire offensive line. It's unheard of. The last time we did that, it was called the expansion team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So just like like when he was talking about the tight-knitness and getting to see these guys, and they've been friends forever, it's just like once they were on the Browns, they were on the Browns.
Yeah.
And then they just that's what they were. They were Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, I watched
for
Kevin Mack for years, and him and Ernest were together, and then Metcalf came along. Metcalf was on for about at least 5 years.
Yeah.
Right, just from the quarterback position. So I watched Bernie my entire high school and university career. You know what I mean? So,
which is why I think a lot of fans, and I understand. Like, I'm there too. Myles Garrett, David Njoku, and some of these guys were on the Browns for almost a decade. Yeah, 9 years. And you had Denzel Ward's been here now for 8, right? Something. He was just a year after them, I think. So
yeah,
you get some of these long tenured guys, and you start to really just believe they're going to be here forever. They're going to retire a Brown.
And you grew up with them being on. I mean, think about it. When Myles Garrett got to this team, I was 26, which doesn't sound that much younger, but I was way dumber. And
a different time.
At different times.
Three kids,
at 26.
Yes.
So then, now,
life.
you grew up with these guys on your team, but we're getting older, so are they.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, Kenny can attest to this. There's going to be roster turnover throughout your life.
Yeah.
I didn't get on here saying I was going to pick on Kenny.
You're just going with it now. That's good.
Normally, I just make fun of him for saying centimeters.
Yeah.
Or university.
I was just telling my wife about that. I said, they like to call it university. And she was like, that's what everybody calls it except for us. And I was like, yeah, but we do it right. Oh, it's super funny.
Well, I wanted to say about, Hanford mentioned, Jared Verse, and we feel good about him moving forward, but he's no Miles. We talked about that. But if you think about it, the last 9 Super Bowl winning teams haven't had Myles Garrett on the roster.
This is true.
So you don't have to have that guy, that one guy, to say, well, now we can never compete for Super Bowl. Yes, we have a young core now, I think, that if they grow and develop the way we anticipate with a good coaching staff, like you said, we could be a year away from actually making some noise. This year, I think this year is going to be an up and down season. You're going to see mistakes. We're going to have I think we're going to have some really freaking fun moments this year. Like with the talent on this roster, there's going to be some really good Sundays, some really fun times.
There's going to be some punt returns. There's going to be some good stuff. Man.
And there's going to be some games where we go away saying, well, we blew that one.
We just didn't have it, yeah.
And I think at least from a creativity standpoint, the offense will be more exciting. Are we going to get the numbers? I don't know yet. With 5 new offensive linemen, don't know who the quarterback's going to be, all the young receivers. I don't know what kind of numbers, but we're going to see pre-snap motion.
Yes.
With a purpose. Not just
not just for the sake of doing it.
Yes, and it's going to be consistent. You could tell when the Browns are like, "Oh, we haven't ran motion. Crap, we were going to run more motion today." And then they would do it for like one play, and they wouldn't do it again for a quarter.
Or they call it in, and the 2 guys would go, and it's like, no, wait, I wasn't. But then we get called for a penalty.
Yeah, this is going to be – we're going to have pre-snap motion stuff like all the time. So I am looking forward to just the different style of offense. What kind of numbers we're going to get out of it, I don't know yet. But I do think it'll be more creative and stuff like that. So.
This episode is sponsored by Kalshi. All right, Browns fans, we've all messed around with the sports books before, right? And let's be honest, you're always kind of playing against the house. But with Kalshi, it's different. You're not betting against some sports book. You're trading against other real-world people. There's no house trying to beat you. Kalshi just runs the marketplace. So if you think the public is wrong, like everybody's overreacting to these smoke screens in the draft or sleeping on a prospect, you can literally take the other side of the market. And it's not just sports either. You can trade on other real-world stuff, interest rates, inflation, even wild weather outcomes. It works like this. Simple yes or no markets, your risk is capped up front, and your payout is locked in. So if you trust your takes and instincts, and I know you guys do, go check out Kalshi and see what markets are live right now. So head over to Kalshi.com/dogs, KALSHI.com/dogs, DAWGS. Deposit just $20, and Kalshi's going to match you. They're going to put $20 free into your account. That's a great deal to get started. So again, Kalshi.com/dogs, $20 match when you deposit $20 into your account. This episode is sponsored by Trollco. Browns fans, there's a phrase that has been used around the blue-collar world forever. Dirty hands, clean money. The idea that you show up, you put in the work, and you build your ideal life because of it. Sound familiar? That is Browns country. And Trollco is a clothing brand built around that very belief. 2 guys who worked the oil patch looked around and could not find a single brand that represented people like them. So they started making workwear, tees, hoodies, and hats all by themselves. Gear for the person who works hard all week and still brings that same energy to the tailgate on Sundays. And I know I'm talking Cleveland in general, but Northeast Ohio is that blue-collar, work hard, earn what you have area. Whether it's you or somebody you know, a family member, your dad, your brother, uncle, whatever the case may be, you guys know what that dirty hands, clean money phrase truly means. So check out what they have to offer. Head to trollco.com/dogs. That's TROLLCO.com/dogs, DAWGS, and use code DOGS25 for 25% off your first order.
If you felt stuck trying to lose weight, you're not alone. Enter Weight Loss by Hers. It's designed to support you in reaching your goals. And Hers now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications, including the Wegovy pill and the Wegovy pen. With Wegovy at Hers, lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise. It helps you regulate your appetite, eat less, and keep weight off. Plus, Wegovy is the first GLP-1 available in a pill, so there are no needles needed. Everything is 100% online through Hers. You'll connect with a licensed provider who will determine if treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is delivered right to your door. No insurance necessary. And it doesn't stop there. Weight Loss by Hers goes beyond medication by offering access to 24/7 messaging with your care team and tons of in-app lifestyle and nutrition tips like recipes, meal plans, fitness videos, sleep content, and more. Even better, with a range of affordable GLP-1 options, Hers makes it simple to find an approach that fits your needs and your budget if eligible. You'll get a treatment plan personalized to you and unlimited dosage changes as needed. It's weight loss designed to work with your life. Ready to reach your goals? Visit forhers.com/women to get personalized, affordable care that gets you. That's forhers.com/women. forhers.com/women. Weight Loss by Hers is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk A/S. To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit forhers.com.
Keep your wellness routine going strong all summer. Kachava's new travel packs help you stick to your daily ritual even when you're on the go. Just one packet of Kachava's all-in-one nutrition shake provides complete nutrition wherever you are, with 25 grams of protein, 6 grams of fiber, greens, adaptogens, and more. Simplify your daily ritual. Go to Kachava.com and use code NEWS for 15% off. That's KACHAVA.com, code NEWS.
As far as numbers, I am expecting to be better for sure. Run game.
Yeah.
Yards per game, yards per average, or yards per attempt, because it can't get much worse. Our guys were averaging 2.3 yards a carry last year. We had the lowest yards before contact for all of our running backs in the entire league last year. It was horrible. So that can only get better.
I think, obviously, scheme-wise, we can do better things. Kevin had issues with that. But I do think he took a ton of blame with how bad the offense was, and I don't know if some people understand just how bad the offensive line was last year and the year before, but definitely last year. You are not going to put up points if you can't block anybody. Right. If you can't pass block or run block, you are not going to be able to move the ball. It is going to be extremely difficult to move the ball, and we saw that. So just by improving the offensive line, the offense could look better. I think if we kept the coach and all the same players but replaced the line, even Kevin's offense would look better. Would it be more creative and put up the numbers we want? Probably not. But just by improving the offensive line, the offense is going to look better. So
just look at the Chicago game last year. That offensive line was awful in that they outputted one of the worst offensive performances in history.
It was bad.
It was
bad.
That
was a bad game.
And again, how do you evaluate a Shedeur Sanders in that? How do you even with Dylan Gabriel, how do you evaluate some of the poor play in that? The receivers weren't on time because somebody let somebody go or missed an assignment, or it was just tough,
Your best football teams are built inside out. Offensive line and defensive line. I don't care what you have on look at the Bengals. There isn't a team with a better quarterback, running back, wide receiver combination in the league than the Bengals. They got a dog crap offensive line and defensive line, and they can't do anything. They had a miraculous run to the Super Bowl 4 years when the offense was. But you have to think if you're the Bengals and you've had Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Boyd, Joe Mixon, and now Chase Brown, you would expect to be more of a contender than what you've been outside of the one Super Bowl run.
Well, they score 40 points a game. Unfortunately, they allow 41. So
yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's you can have all the flashy pieces. Look at the Ohio State Buckeyes. Just this last season, you got Jeremiah Smith, Carnell Tate, Julian Sayin. You got all
Bo Jackson.
You got all these shiny toys, but the offensive line couldn't block a soul.
Yep.
Yeah, when it came down to it.
And when they played a team that was tough in the trenches, they couldn't run the ball. And when they couldn't run the ball, all of a sudden passing the ball became extremely difficult because you were one-dimensional. And then look what happened to the Buckeyes.
Yeah, being one-dimensional, man, that's tough. And they really get on you in the NFL. It's a whole different beast when you're one-dimensional.
So you're just not going to win games with a bad offensive line.
Take it to the woodshed, man.
You mentioned a name a minute ago. I just wanted to throw this out there because I haven't had a chance to talk really to you at all about it. But what a difference a year has made for Dylan Gabriel. Dude gets drafted in the 3rd round, comes in, immediately takes first-team reps. He's getting run with the starters all summer, all camp, all training camp, preseason, everything. A year later, he can't even get a jersey number. I mean, is that not kind of, telling on how that pick was made and what maybe the people that are still here, meaning the front office, actually felt about it? Because if they were like, yeah, we really wanted this guy, I think they'd push a little more like he needs to be part of this quarterback competition. They're like, nah, we got 2 guys, make them compete. We'll see.
I don't even know if he makes the roster.
No, I think that he'll get if there's a way Andrew Berry can trade him, he will. I don't think that's going to happen.
I just think there's virtually zero market.
The only thing is and I know it might not be legitimate, but he's a former 3rd-round pick who made, 7 starts as a rookie. So he's got a little experience. Somebody might get a bad injury in camp and say, we just need somebody who's got experience. Okay. But I think most likely thing is he gets waived as roster cut-downs, and then he goes through waivers, and we put him on the practice squad.
And I think Kenny's rooting for him on the Montreal Canadiens or whatever. What are some
the Ottawa Red Blacks?
Yeah, he's rooting for the
Come
Ottawa.
on down, man. We need our last quarterback, 4 turnovers.
Or he'll be in the UFL with Dorian Thompson-Robinson.
Yeah.
And you know what? Playing quarterback in the NFL, and hopefully we're going to talk to one who did here in a minute, but that's not very many guys can do that. Not very many people get the opportunity, and not very many people can actually do it. So Dylan Gabriel, like I said the other day, hell of a college quarterback. You can't take that away from him. The dude is really good.
When we drafted him, I think we all kind of went like, oh.
Maybe. Yeah.
That's kind of, because I watched him torch the Buckeyes.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, I'm sneaky intrigued.
Yeah.
But it was just apparent basically from the second he stepped on to the football field that he didn't belong. I mean, you saw a picture. He's standing next to Shador, who Shador's not an even overly huge guy. And he towers over Dylan Gabriel in height, width, everything. It's just at some point you are too small to play in the league.
Yeah. Some guys have been able to defy that a little bit. You've got, obviously, Bryce Young is tiny, but he's making it work.
Great CFL height, man.
So if they're going to need Dylan for a backup, Taylor Green isn't going to be ready. Well, the backup will be either Deshaun or Shador.
Exactly. So I think let's speak to that real quick, too, because the Browns will only have 3 quarterbacks on their active roster and then 1 on the practice squad. And then I can't imagine they make more than 2 of them active on game days because that would just take away a roster spot from the line or somewhere else. So it's going to be Deshaun and Shador as your 1 and 2 in either order. And then they just drafted Taylor Green in the 6th round, and I don't think they want to risk trying to waive him. No. He won't make it through waivers because he's got the athletic traits. Another team will claim him.
Here's an athletic freak. I'll say this, though. I think Dylan Gabriel has a better chance to be a quarterback in the NFL than Taylor Green. But Taylor Green has a better chance to be a player and on an NFL team more than Dylan Gabriel does. I watch this guy throw.
It ain't good.
This dude, I throw a better football than he does.
It's bad.
He throws he's like this.
Yeah, well, and he's got that.
He's got a wind up. He doesn't have a short throw, right?
He was a freak athlete in college, but he was never a good quarterback. Correct. At least Dylan Gabriel was a Heisman finalist quarterback at a big time college.
Yes.
High
completion rate, touchdowns, low picks.
Taylor Green he's never been a good quarterback. No. He's just a freak athlete.
Yes, and which is why I think the Terrell Pryor route is probably the best thing for him. Some of these guys, I get it. You've been a quarterback, you're 2, 23, you got the ego as a quarterback. I understand that. You got the pride. I'm a quarterback. No, you're not. Like you just said, no, you're not. Just make that switch, commit to go into that athleticism, and you could be a legitimate NFL player.
Yeah, and like you said, I think you put out videos about this. We can't keep him as a third quarterback to have run packages for and stuff because you're not going to do that.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, Bernie. Nice to meet you. Good.
So.
All right, guys. Here we go.
Cut off mid-sentence by the legend.
The QB1.
We've been waiting.
All right. Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, very good.
Awesome. You sound great, too.
Welcome to the Dogs Podcast. Our coolest guest of all time.
Yes.
One and only Bernie Kosar.
Thanks for soiling my cranium right off the bat. That was the greatest guest of all time. Thank you.
We'll adjust the headset for you a little bit there, but yeah.
Yes, this is awesome.
I gotta widen it now. Yeah, the cranium keeps going.
We're super pumped to have Bernie here. First at the event, sit down with us. Thank you for taking the time to sit down with us. This is awesome. So, I guess let's talk about the event a little bit while we're here.
Yeah.
How cool is this?
Awesome one, health-wise, 6.5 months post this transplant.
It's awesome.
To be here today on a Saturday morning, being able to pretend bowl. Yeah. Okay, I'll throw a couple token rocks down there with this bad flipper. Belichick wasn't all off when he said diminishing skills. Okay, it's definitely diminishing bowling skills at 62. At your guys' ages, I actually was kind of good at bowling.
Yeah. Say, but you look great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's awesome. It's getting to see you. It's just been great seeing you being able to recover and everything. Let's talk Browns football a little bit here. Are you excited?
We have to on Dogs Podcast. Is that prerequisite?
Yeah. What are you? Are you excited for the Browns season? Are you excited for the new regime? What do you think the team's going to be like this year?
I should probably think through the answer. It's altered a little bit since Miles was traded. You know, that makes things from I think a player. I'm a wannabe psychologist as an old man now in the fourth quarter of my life and stuff. And I'm a big fan of Shedeur.
Yeah.
Okay. And
I
really don't get where. And I've kind of watched enough, and I've had my health issues, so I've been a little preoccupied as to not devouring every fact that's out there in the football world and in the Browns world in particular. But as a guy who just loves football and for the last decade has followed it as intently as I had the first 62 years of my life, I don't see anything wrong with what Shedeur does. I love his personality. Like, I get people, they don't like his personality. Like, are you crazy? Like, it's one of the greatest, coolest personalities. He's happy. He talks. He goes out to all these kind of events. He's amazing on his off time, hanging out with high school's kids and junior high kids, and the influence he makes. His teammates look up to him. He has confidence and belief in himself. And us quarterbacks, we are victims or beneficiaries of the guys around us. And I'm not looking to say anything negative that gets me in trouble, but the Browns were poor last year on offense, and and then we had injuries at the end of the year. And for Shedeur to come in and play productively at the end of the year when the line was woeful. The receivers were non-existent, okay? And he made plays. Now, I wish we drafted Andrew Berry like this when I was playing, a lineman and two receivers with the first, 30-some picks, okay? But now to see him play with three weapons, okay, and some signing on the offensive line, like, I'm really looking forward to that. I actually... and I tend to always want to be positive, but my Pinocchio nose has grown extensively longer since the team's come back in '99, because here we are in June. I wouldn't want to be negative here, So sometimes, again, I don't want to say I lied, but I wanted to find the positive stuff of that.
For sure.
I wasn't just doing that this year, because I really do believe that with Shedeur, and then the defense and Miles, I was into that. The trade, the kid coming is a good player.
Yes.
Nobody's Miles, though.
No.
Okay, and Miles alters the whole game. So, how now are we going to be with that? And it's very important for Coach Bunkin to really, and he gets it as an older coach with his first chance, is when sometimes you trade your best player. What does the rest of us guys think? Okay, are we playing for another couple years from now? So that's dangerous to where what the rest of the locker room is thinking, and that's where sometimes, again, a Shedeur could actually galvanize you.
Yeah.
Okay, during that, because you're going to need that now. somebody to galvanize and lead the team because they were looking up to Miles. You know, and now that guy's not there, somebody needs to be the guy.
Yeah, I think getting Jared Verse back in the trade does speak to, like, we're not just giving up on the season. You know, we're looking for the future, but we can play right now with Jared Verse.
Oh, we absolutely can.
That was good.
And he's a gifted young man.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. It's just, what does everybody else think from a young player perspective? You know, am I going to throw my body out there, okay, with no concern for the future, like what you really want your guys to think? Or are they thinking, oh, hey, they're thinking about the future.
Yeah.
Should I think about the future? Because my ankle's bothering me today. So shouldn't I take the shot in there to go out and play? Okay, or I have the second-degree tear of my ACL. Okay, should I play today?
Yeah.
You know, I always played. Okay, that's why I do surgeries all the time, and I have to do all this health and wellness stuff. Okay, just figuring out. Okay, when I was playing and stuff, I was like, okay, God, I could play through this because technology will get better, and you smart people will figure it out. I didn't figure out that I had to figure it out myself.
This is the first time I've ever been called one of the smart people, so I appreciate that.
Now whose head's getting big, right? Yeah.
I do think there's a lot to say. Like, people misconstrue Shedor's personality and his confidence is like he thinks he's better or cocky. I think in order,
you have to believe in yourself.
Yes.
Like,
It's the highest
when you
level.
got dudes, like 300-pound dudes running around to kill you, you better have some confidence and belief. Like, no, that's the awesome trait.
Yeah.
Like, don't neuter that.
If you don't believe in yourself, why would these guys believe in you?
Yeah, like absolutely don't neuter that.
Yeah.
Don't suppress that belief, because that my biggest mentor and my first coach was Howard Snellenberger. He was the offensive coordinator for the 72 Dolphins, and Don Shula, one of the only undefeated teams, won the Super Bowl 1983 in the University of Miami. We won a national championship. And he said he had a massive belief. To believe is to be strong. And you believe in yourself. You could will and believe yourself to things, and you could make everybody else believe. And Shedor, I believe, has that to make you believe you're good. Okay, I can make you believe you're smart. Okay, I can and that belief is what makes you strong and successable. And he has it. He has
mind
that.
over matter, man. Mind over matter. That's what you're getting at, and that's what Shedor has. I'm like you. I don't get the negativity part. He is, for whatever reason, a polarizing guy, and I don't know if it's his dad is part of that or whatever.
His dad's a winner too.
Yeah.
Why is that bad? Why is that bad?
And Dion, like, supreme confidence.
Yeah.
Supreme confidence, and that's why he took over games. That's why he has a number of Super Bowls. You know what I mean? But talk about the guys that were, like, influences in your life. You go from the coach you just mentioned. You had Jimmy Johnson. Then you have Marty Schottenheimer. Go back to Jimmy Johnson. And how was all that?
So as I drive down here today and I go past the Pro Football Hall of Fame on my drive down on 77, and I think of Howard Snellenberger, Jimmy Johnson. So proud to be the only guy to play with Jimmy Johnson 3 times.
Yeah.
The University of Miami, the Dallas Cowboys, and then again with the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
To have Marty Schottenheimer, to have Bill Belichick, to have Bud Carson, to have Don Shula. One of the greatest calls I ever had. I played a Monday Night Football game, I think in 1990, and we're playing the Dolphins. And Shula's the coach on the other team. And in the first drive of the game, friggin' Offerdahl breaks my ankle.
Yeah.
Okay? Jesus. Like 5 after 9. The game started at 9 o'clock. It's 5 after 9. I got a broken ankle. And but I didn't know it was badly broken. And then I have this phobia of coming out of the game and then finding out, it wasn't broken. It was just a high ankle sprain. So like, oh my God, you can't come out for that. I don't want to look like I don't want to swear or anything. Okay, so can't do that.
Sissy.
So I can't come out. So like they're like, well, we're going to take the tape off. Like, no, you can't take the tape off, then it'll swell up. So they gave me the shot underneath the tape. Yeah. And I'm like, so I play the rest of the game on it.
Oh, jeez.
And I threw 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Okay. Yeah, but got Marino'd at the end.
That happens.
And then the next morning, I'm limping out to the hospital to get checked, and Don Shula calls. And back then, even now, opposing coaches aren't allowed to call. They're not allowed to call like the other players.
Yeah.
And he calls me up and he's like, that was the greatest, toughest game I ever saw in my life. It was one of the coolest things for me. And I'm crying.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like the opposing coach called me to say that was the greatest thing I ever saw.
Yeah, I won't even do this podcast if I got a hangnail or something. I don't like typing if it hurts too much.
Bernie, when you were with, what was it? I think it was the Dolphins, and you came up with the spiking thing. Did you look that up before, or was that just like a, hey, off the top of my head, I've always wanted to do that?
Wow. So that was 1994, I believe we ran the play.
Yeah.
So the very first time that play was run was in 1986. Okay. In the
great year.
In the Browns practice. So I'm so slow, okay? I'm not saying this to be funny or self-deprecating, but I'm slow and I can't waste plays. So I could throw the ball away, but I did not like spiking the ball because it's just giving up on a play. So you could throw a quick out, a 6-yard out in 1.3 seconds. Okay, you could spike the ball in about 0.3 seconds. Okay, so there's a delta of that 1 second. So I would say, like on spike plays or on those clock plays, I would notice that the defensive backs would be way off or they would be milling around. So if they're way off, you could get a 6-yard out. You could run maybe 2 yards, take 1.3 seconds. So if it's the 40-yard line, 35-yard line, and you're trying to kick a field goal, statistically, a 20-yard field goal is easier than a 52-yard field goal. So you play that move. You play that at the end. You play that at the end of the half or at the end of the game for a game-winning field goal. Well, then press coverage was happening, and I really get excited with that because now you're standing this close to me, and you think I'm going to clock it.
Yes, you just
okay, and you're sleeping. So I did that in practice. Drove Marty and Lindy Infante crazy. Like, what the hell are you doing? I go, I got to try this. I'm into this. So we practiced it all during the '86 season. The situation didn't come up. Now, if you could picture the Jets double overtime game, 1986. Okay, the end of the second quarter. Okay.
Yeah.
I do the clock play twice, and I hit a quick out, and we get a field goal before the game, before the second quarter. But it wasn't sexy, and I do it subtle, so you didn't really know, and the guys were off. Now I hit Webster down the sideline for that play down to like the 2-yard line to go in at the end of the game.
Yeah.
That was when the first time I called the clock play. If you remember, I throw it to Webb. He beat his butt. He was open. I sucked on my throw. I underthrew it. Okay.
2 overtimes, man. I don't know. Anybody would have been.
Well, it was at the end. It was actually we could have won. It was at the end of the fourth quarter. It was right before that field goal. I had it and I used it, and they bought it. I just sucked. Excuse me. I sucked on my throw. Okay? So on it, and I practiced that every day, everywhere I went from that point forward. So 86, 87, 88, 89, the situation didn't come up. Now I get 90. I'm doing that with Belichick. He waxed me in 93. Yeah. So I go to Dallas.
Yep.
I implement it with Dallas, but that situation doesn't come up. And then I'm a free agent the next year. This is 8 years later. I'm still running at practice because I'm obsessive. Okay, so to get it right. So we do it every day. I implement it with the Dolphins. Coach Shula, God bless you, had a lot of respect for me. So he let me implement into his offense that play. And then that was the first year of 94 was the first year of the microphones. Or the second year of it. And Coach Shula was so awesome, but he was letting me call the plays in. So he called the plays, but yet I was the one attached to Dan Marino.
Okay.
Calling in the plays.
Oh.
Okay. So, but I said, but it looked like you were calling them. But out of respect, to get it right, I was calling them. So the king came up, and Aaron Glenn was a rookie. He's now the head coach of the Jets.
Yeah.
So, it comes up, and we come back, and the situation's up, a rookie cornerback, the clock's running down. I'm on the microphone. Danny, it's the spike play, and we've been practicing it. So, that's a little long-winded for the story, but that's
awesome.
But the point of it is, some of these plays that these guys do, look at how long. Was it 12 years or whatever it was?
Yeah, I'll carry a play. I thought about it for a couple years, and I tried it in '86, and I carried it for 9 years. And now, of all the things I did, and I'm super proud of coming up with some of this health and wellness and actually still just being alive. Okay.
Hey, your coffee. I love your coffee, man. It's awesome.
Well, thanks. But that's to be able to sit here and pretend to be intelligent and stuff was tough to do with some of the things I've gone through. But now, you can't pick up a high school, college, or pro game playbook and see not only just everybody has the clock play and everybody has to defend the clock play. So I have my own little sections now of everybody's training book, because there's evolutions off of that, and to see some of the evolutions that some of us have put onto that play,
that's cool,
is
man.
super cool. So you always, I was in is again a wannabe psychologist. When you least expect it. How you do little things is how you do all things.
Yep. Yeah.
So I always want to be on my game, and I always want the other team to think, that they better be on their toes, or we're going to get them.
I love talking to professional athletes like that, and you just you talked about obsessive and do the little things you do and it's just that's what it takes to be at the pinnacle. You know what I mean?
Well, thanks. And it's even and again, I'm saying this in the spirit of a joke, but it's why as a wannabe humorist, that's why I get fired every 3 to 5 years on my announcing gigs and stuff.
But that's just I can just listen to that kind of stuff, and you're just I also think it's awesome that you can recall plays from specific games from 1986 and stuff like that. So just super cool. But
to the point where even this big thing with stealing signals and stuff. In the old days, everybody did, okay? And I love Jimmy Johnson, okay? I love him, and we're doing a documentary, so I'm going to say only nice things because he needs to be on it and stuff, okay? But we're plagiarists. Okay, so Jimmy had such a good disciple tree. Dave Wanstead, Dave Campo, Butch Davis, Jimmy Johnson. So they're all great guys. They're all my friends and stuff. But again, you want to beat your friends better than you want to beat anybody. So I used to joke with them on Stealing Signals. They would go 4, 3, under, cover 2. Well, that's your fault that that's stolen. You deserve that, okay? Come on, man.
Get a little more creative.
Yeah, you're the Dallas Cowboys with the big old blue star, and then you've got some guy wearing a big old orange jacket. 4, 3, under, cover 2.
Gee, I wonder what they're running.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, we don't want to tie you up for the whole event, so you can go out and do everything you need to do. We really appreciate you sitting down with us. This is one of the coolest things I've ever got to do.
Hey, if you want to know more about Bernie, get his book. That book was awesome, man. That's part of the stuff that I knew I was asking you about. So if you want to get that, what's it called? Learn to Scramble?
Learning to Scramble, yes.
Yeah. I got it. Thank you for autographing for me. That was awesome. And get out to the store, buy it. You will learn a lot about Bernie. And the one thing you will learn, he knows every play because he knew the playbook. Back and forwards, man. That was awesome.
So awesome, man.
Awesome,
we appreciate
Thanks,
it.
guys.
Nice to meet you.
God bless, man.
Thank you so much, Bernie.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Thank you.
Good. All right, we'll take a quick break, guys. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
This episode is sponsored by Butcher Box for Pets. Browns fans, Butcher Box for Pets has a deal you cannot pass up for your four-legged family members. Right now, you get 50% off your first subscription order of the premium slow-cooked nutrition dog food or the premium fresh dog food. Just go to butcherboxforpets.com/dogs, DAWGS, and use promo code DOGS when you check out. It can get confusing because we're the dogs, we love our fellow dogs, our dog pack members, and the dog pound faithful. But let's not kid ourselves. The most important dogs in our lives are, well, our dogs. And they're not just pets, like I said, they're part of the family. So the question is, what are you actually feeding them? At ButcherBox, they believe in real ingredients. Their pet foods have been developed and certified by vet nutritionists to contain 0 artificial flavors or preservatives. I know our house wouldn't be the same without Odie, our 100-pound golden retriever who thinks he's a 10-pound lap dog. Absolute dumbest dog in the world, but we love him like crazy. And it gives us peace of mind knowing that we're giving him quality food instead of those factory processed blocks from the store. And speaking of the store, no need to add dog food to your shopping list ever again. ButcherBox delivers their high-quality food right to your door. Just choose the delivery schedule that you need for your dog, and you can change, modify, pause, or cancel your plan at any time. So try it out today. Your dog will love you for upgrading their meal times. ButcherBoxForPets.com/dogs and use promo code DOGS, DAWGS, to get 50% off. That's right, half off your first subscription order of the premium slow-cooked nutrition fresh dog food or the premium fresh dog food. Minimum purchase of just $34. 50% discount applies to subscription orders only. One use per customer, and you can cancel at any time. ButcherBoxForPets.com/dogs.
All right, we're back.
Well, that was the coolest thing I've ever done.
It's the thing. We've now interviewed Joe Thomas and Bernie Kosar on this show.
2 of the greatest Browns of all time.
Yes.
Dude, Bernie Kosar, I've got to meet him before. You can see he's a firecracker, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
And
he left his water.
Based on all the stuff that
He'll be back.
Yeah, that's the plan. But
I kept it here so he doesn't come back.
Yeah, and we're raffling this off, guys. No, I'm just kidding. But he's remembers everything. He's still a great mind, and he does talk a little bit. I mentioned his book, concussions, that kind of stuff. He is with it. He's ready. He's the man, and it's a good time talking to that guy.
I like what he said about Shedeur Sanders, because coming from a former quarterback who did it at a very high level, to what he sees in Shedeur and everything, because I think a lot of the people that don't like him don't like his fans. They don't like Shedeur's fans. Shedeur Sanders himself, can anybody tell me anything that he has done or said that has been bad?
No, which is why I get so annoyed with some of his fans sometimes. Because I'm like they make excuses for him. And
he makes none.
And I'm like, guys, the person that you're so obsessed with doesn't make these excuses.
Right.
He doesn't accept poor play. He doesn't accept excuses for why he did or didn't do something. He takes accountability for the way he does. So I don't understand why you can't mirror that. Because I think Shedeur, in terms of personality, he's literally exactly what you want.
Have you been following any of the quarterback competition controversy with the Minnesota Vikings between J.J. McCarthy and Kyler Murray?
So I saw like a last week or 2 weeks ago, they kind of asked him how it was going, and Kyler gave like a really great answer, and J.J. McCarthy was like a total tool.
Yeah.
And then now I've heard that like Kyler is like, well, fuck you. If you're going to be like that, then I'm washing my hands of you.
So you have this situation going on. I bring that up because obviously Shedeur was asked the other day by the media about the quarterback competition, and I posted this on socials, wanted to get everybody's opinion. I thought his answer it kind of took me by surprise, because he didn't even talk about the competition. He's like, you guys look at it as competition. For me, I'm trying to get better than I was yesterday every day.
Yes.
And it's like, that speaks to that supreme self-confidence of, I'm not even worried about this competition because I have confidence I'm going to win. I just need to make sure I'm getting better. And I thought that was a very nice answer.
I thought the quarterback room was over like good. Like, I think they're together, and they're a specific unit together that's trying to work to get better, regardless of the situation where they're going to be in a bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Yes.
So you're going to try and teach more whatever. So he has a $1 million or $1 million followers or whatever. It's a challenge. He has to read this book to 1 million people.
Okay.
And it has been blowing up.
Okay.
It's almost there.
Okay.
So it makes people go to your page and like a page and share it.
Okay.
If you could just read it, it's about stroke awareness.
Okay.
Sure. Okay, yeah, come on, sit down.
Sit down.
Right on.
So
Now this is Toys for Tots, right? Through the pro. Here, go ahead and put your headset on there. What's your name?
My name's Aiden. Aiden Durst.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
are you a Browns fan?
Oh no, yeah, we can't do this.
Yes.
All right,
Don't- you don't have to lie.
who you
We're
root for?
teasing you.
Say it.
The one and only Steelers.
I knew it.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Hey, they got to play in Cleveland and lose again this year.
It's okay. We're just giving you a hard time.
I got in this.
It's all good, bro.
I got
Yeah.
in this conversation in the Cuyahoga Falls Irish Festival last night. This guy sitting next to me, he's a Steelers. I'm like, how is it that you were born here and you're a Steelers fan? He goes, because I didn't have a team for 3 years. I go,
Well,
that makes sense.
One of our
So if
really
your
good
dad-
friends is a Steelers fan. He pitched for the Indians, Percy.
Really?
So we give him a hard time, but
All right.
we're the ones who lose.
So before we let you read, we're here with the toys, the Southeast Toys for Tots here at Hall of Fame Lanes, Canton, Ohio, Bowling with the Pros event. Great, raising money for Toys for Tots has been a great benefit so far. We're going to be here till 4 p.m. Why don't you tell? What do you got to do here, man?
I got to read a book.
Okay, you have to read it to 1 million people.
Yes. That's my challenge.
All right.
Okay.
How many have you read to so far?
I think 500,000
500,000.
so far. Got a dent in it. So
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
Look
So
that's
he's.
good, man.
We're gonna let him read this book. We're gonna reach as many people as we can, help him hit his goal. So take it away whenever you're ready.
All right. This book is called Be Fast, Be a Superhero by Rajiv Narula and Ayan Narula. All right. In a small sunny town lived an amazing little boy named Sam. Sam loved three things the most: superheroes, cars, and spending time with his grandma. Sam loved wearing his red superhero cape everywhere. Grandma always told Sam he was her little superhero, and he must always take care of his twin sisters. One morning, as Grandma was about to leave for her morning walk, Sam stopped, asked her to have breakfast with him. Sam and Grandma were having their favorite breakfast, protein pancakes with fruit. Just then, Sam noticed something was wrong with Grandma. Sam quickly remembered a book he read and how to check if someone is having a stroke. He remembered the word be fast. B is for balance. Grandma was feeling dizzy, could not stand straight. That's not right, Sam thought. E is for eyes. Grandma had trouble seeing our cat Nikki. Grandma said it must be because her vision was blurry. That's not right. F is for face. Grandma's smile was droopy on the right side of her face. Normally, Grandma smiled really big for Sam. Sam knew something was wrong because Grandma only had half a smile. That's not right. A is for arms. Sam noticed Grandma was having trouble lifting her right arm, and she could not pick up her spoon to eat. That's not right. S is for speech. Grandma's speech was garbled, and she was not speaking like she normally would. Sam could not understand what Grandma was saying. T is for time. Sam knew time was important. He moved with superhero speed, grabbed Grandma's cell phone off the kitchen counter, and called 911 for help. What did Sam say to the operator? My grandma's not feeling well. He told her name, his age, and his address. The friendly operator told Sam that the emergency medical team will be there quickly. EMTs arrived to the house to examine Grandma. We're here to help Grandma. They asked Sam when was the last time he saw her as normal Grandma. Sam said, we had breakfast together at 9 a.m. Then suddenly I noticed something was wrong. Great job, Sam. Thank you for calling us so quickly. We think Grandma is having a stroke. Sam asked, what is a stroke? A stroke is when blood suddenly can't get to your brain. Blood is like food for your brain. If your brain doesn't get blood, then it can make it hard to walk, talk, hold things, and see. Don't worry, we will take her to the hospital immediately and get her the help she needs. Because you were super fast, Grandma will be just fine. They gently took Grandma to the ambulance. Sam watched, feeling scared, but then remembered that Grandma always said he is her superhero. Superheroes are brave. Inside the ambulance, there are many tools. These will help us take care of Grandma on the way to the hospital. EKG monitor, blood pressure monitor, nasal cannula, oxygen tank, and medicine cabinet. At the hospital, doctors and nurses were ready. We need to act fast, they said. One nurse told Sam it was good he had cape because he acted like a superhero would. A stroke neurologist appeared on the screen and said, "My name is Dr. Ashley. I'm a telestroke doctor, and I will be examining Grandma. Let's take a picture of her brain in this machine called a CT scanner." The telestroke doctor reviewed the CT scan of the brain, and with the help of a wonderful bedside nurse, gave Grandma a medicine called thrombolytics, a clot-busting medicine. Slowly, Grandma started moving her arm and speaking clearly again. Sam was amazed. Sam told the nurses that they were superheroes, and the clot buster was their superpower. Everyone agreed that Sam was a superhero. He recognized the signs of the stroke and acted fast, said the doctors. Grandma hugged Sam. "My little superhero," she said lovingly. Sam even got an award by his principal. Sam said to his class, "One day, I'll be a real superhero, a doctor, saving even more lives. But I'm still keeping the superhero cape." The end.
Right on.
All right, there we go.
Thank you.
No problem.
All the signs.
Appreciate you being here.
Go like, share.
Yes, share that. He's got to read that to 1 million people. He's about halfway there. So we need to get 500,000 views on this video. Yeah, we'll send you a check. No. But hey, we appreciate you being here, doing this, being part of it. It's nice
Thank
to
you.
meet you.
Thanks, man.
Great
Right
job.
on.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll tell you what, Grandma sounded like me after I watched the Jets game this year.
No kidding, man.
A second kick return for a touchdown.
That was tough, man.
Oh, man. And be nice in the chat. We really don't need to hear this. Well, then get out of here, Jeff Tucker. It was for a good cause. We do charity things around here, and we're at an event.
That's how these live events go, too. You never know. You got to roll with the punches.
Man, at the end of the day, we want to be here and help people out.
Yeah.
Those people that we're helping out, they needed some help, and this kid needed some. He needed you guys to hear this for him, and good on him for doing that. And you suck for your comment.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to read a book at his age on a live stream. That's for sure.
So
Yeah, no doubt.
But we're going to wrap it up here so we can go, so I can get home before I get in trouble. And maybe I'll buy some raffle tickets. Before we do, though, we got a couple more things we want to mention about events going on. First of all, huge shout out to the Tuscarawas County Browns Backers for throwing on an event like this and allowing us to be here to live stream it for you guys, to get to talk to a couple of players. Tuscarawas County Browns Backers are always putting on things like this. They just had Josh Cribbs last weekend at Shenanigans in Dover, which is kind of like their home base. Obviously, the Bowling with the Pros here today at Hall of Fame Lanes, which we're jumping off here at 1. They're going to be here till 4 o'clock today. So if you're local, stop out here. It's a great time. And then who they got next weekend?
It's not next weekend. It's August 1st.
August 1st.
But they want to make sure everybody knows well ahead of, or in advance here. They got Carlos Baerga coming.
Man, I'm leaving something behind to get autographed, man. I love Carlos Baerga.
Listen, if you're a young pup watching this, you might not know who that is, Carlos Baerga. But if you were alive for 90s baseball,
Indians
baseball, guy, first of all, there isn't anything like 90s Indians baseball.
Nothing.
Yeah, that was a good time.
That is the pinnacle. The Jacobs Field set the record for most consecutive sellouts. You watch a Guardians game today, unless it's a weekend game or a playoff game, that place is 3/4 the way empty. That was not the case in the 90s. That place, you couldn't get a ticket to an Indians game in the 90s. It was like, I still have Jim Thome, Kenny Lofton, Carlos Baerga, Albert Bell, Manny Ramirez. I got this.
Sandy Alomar, Robbie Alomar.
Yes. Omar Vizquel.
Did you say Manny? You said Manny.
Yeah,
Manny
Charlie
Ramirez.
Nagy, Jarrett Wright for a season. Like, guys, there is the Indians baseball. It's they're the greatest teams that never won a World Series.
Oh my God.
Thanks, Jose Mesa.
Yeah.
So,
like Bartolo Colon and
Bob Wickman.
Yes.
Those 90s teams are.
What was the submarine? Paul Ossemacher?
Yeah. So if Carlos Baerga, I mean that's a huge get for the Tuscarawas Browns Backers. I mean he's one of the greatest Indians players of all time in the Cleveland Indians Hall of Fame, Ring of Honor, all that kind of stuff. So that's a big get. What day was that? August
1st.
August 1st.
I'm pretty sure. Now you got me wondering. Was it the 3rd?
We'll let him double check, but you don't want to miss that. Kenny, you had a couple of events you wanted to tell people about.
Obviously, we got a bunch of stuff going on with the Cleveland Browns Backers. This event was fantastic by the Tuscarawas Browns Backers. Biggest thing that I want to get across to you guys is the South Shore Browns Backers for the Tampa Bay game. They are doing their Browns Backers Bash Saturday, September 19th. It is 12 to 5 p.m. It's going to be fantastic, guys. Just make sure that you reach out to them. You can go to their website. There is an Eventbrite. You can pay to get into that. Also, the Nats will be the guys hosting the tailgate that day for that game. So, man, check those guys out. That's the main thing. There'll be some stuff going down for the Nashville. It's just coming together. I will be on air at some point about that. But for the most part, South Shore Browns Backers, don't forget it. If you're in Tampa Bay, don't miss out. They're going to have probably not one, but 2 alumni there that you'll want to hang out with. Just waiting to confirm who they are.
And that's week 2.
Week 2, yep.
Browns v. Baker.
Yeah.
That's going to be good.
There's some fun storylines this year. Like, I know expectations aren't like, oh, we might contend for a title. But, man, I am excited for the season. I think it's going to be a fun year.
Baker, Kevin back in Cleveland.
Yep. Just this young team.
I want that to be our Browns Backers. I want that to be our Dogs podcast game.
Yeah.
It's late in the year for people. I get it's cold. Guys, I'm 50. I'll be 51 this year. I don't want to be in the cold more than you guys do, but I'm willing to get down to Cleveland to see that game.
Is that week 14?
I think so.
I think so. The Falcons, yeah.
Are we shocked that the NFL didn't take advantage and not make that week 1?
I was
kind of shocked.
I thought that would be week 1 for sure.
That would have been a nice one for week 1 too. I mean,
yeah.
The off season or the summer storyline narratives heading into that. I mean,
that would
have been good
I feel like it was missed opportunity.
Missed big time.
I don't like missing any of my first week chapter parties, and that one I would have went down to Cleveland and say, sorry guys, we're not meeting this week or whatever. So,
all right, we wrapping up. We good to go?
Yeah, we can
told
wrap
the people
up.
Everything.
I think so.
All right, we appreciate everybody who hung out with us here again. Big thank you to the Tuscarawas County Browns Backers. Big thank you to all the players who are here today, putting in their time for such a great event. Thank you to the Southeast Toys for Tots for being here, allowing us to do this event for them. Again, if you're local to Tuscarawas County, Stark County, Summit County, Wayne County, and you can be here before 4 p.m., we're at Hall of Fame Lanes in Canton, Ohio, bowling, raffles, silent auction, everything. So it's a great time until 4 p.m. Huge thank you to Hanford Dixon and obviously the legend Bernie Kosar for sitting down, making Dogs podcast history, and joining us on the show. And we appreciate all you guys who are here watching. And we will see you guys sometime later this week.
Let's go Browns.
Later.
Ho, 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 ho. Yeah! It's in our blood, it's in our bones, orange and brown, yeah, we ride for our own like a dog pack running. We ain't alone, game day comes, get ready for the show. It's our call, it's our bark, it's our song. We stand tall, yeah, we've been here all along. Through it all, the dog pound standing strong. We all dogs, yeah, we all dogs. Thanks for listening to another episode of the Dogs Podcast. Follow us on social media at the Dogs Podcast. And join our dog pack community at jointhedogs.com. We are dogs!
This episode is sponsored by ISSA. Browns fans, if you're into health and fitness, have you ever wondered how you could maybe turn those hobbies and your passion into an actual career? If that sounds interesting to you, then ISSA has the opportunity you've been looking for. ISSA is the International Sports Science Association, and they can help you become a certified personal trainer in as little as 3 months. And right now you can get $100 off your certification when you sign up through our link, joinissa.com/dogs, DAWGS. Now, certifications are 100% online, self-study, and self-paced. You can study anywhere from your phone, tablet, or computer. And the final exam is open note, open book, aka piece of cake. Except you fitness nuts probably don't eat a ton of cake, so let's just call it a piece of delicious protein bar. And ISSA has the #1 job guarantee in the industry. If you get certified and sign up to be a certified trainer with ISSA, you have a job guarantee or your money back. ISSA has over 10,000 gym partners that have over 73,000 open jobs for trainers right now. And you don't need a 4-year degree or a 2-year degree. You just need your certification to qualify for these jobs. So what are you waiting for? With certification this simple, there's no excuse not to pursue your passion and become a certified personal trainer today. Get $100 off your certification at joinissa.com/dogs. You've wanted to make a change long enough. Now it's time to do something about it. That's joinissa.com/dogs for $100 off your personal trainer certification.
When maintaining your daily wellness rituals is important to you, the change in routine during the summer can feel daunting. Kosar's new travel packs help you stick to your daily ritual, even when you're on the go. Just one packet of Kosar's all-in-one nutrition shake provides complete nutrition with 25 grams of protein, 6 grams of fiber, greens, adaptogens, and much more. So you'll be fueled and ready for wherever life or your summer adventures take you. No fillers, no nonsense. Just the good stuff your body craves. Plus, it actually tastes delicious. But you can try it for yourself because the variety pack includes all 6 delicious fan favorites: chocolate, vanilla, chai, matcha, coconut acai, and strawberry. So instead of worrying about sticking to your daily ritual, simplify it with Kachava. Go to kachava.com and use code NEWS for 15% off. That's KACHAVA.com, code NEWS.